We are, you are Echo Base Network. I am the coach, and he is Mexican Iron Man, and we've got big breaking news for you, and it's about Star Wars, what we love. So, unfortunately, all of the news that we do here at Echo Base Network is not always good news. And that's a little bit about what we're covering today. There's been a lot of momentum lately with Luke Skywalker, the finale of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. The fandom is uniting, and it's all been positive. And then yesterday, the High Republic launches their trailer, their reveal trailer. We find out more about the characters. And during that live stream, the author Claudia Gray described this character that you see on screen here. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. This character is named Leox Gyasi. And the author Claudia Gray describes his character as a pilot who has some of this scoundrel energy, but isn't Han Solo at all. And somehow my brain, this is Mrs. Gray speaking, my brain was like, you need to give 1990s Matthew McConaughey a spaceship and see what would happen. So that's really interesting, but when I looked at this name, Mexican Iron Man, there was something strange about it. It is a strange name. It is a peculiar name.
Do tell.
Leox Gyasi. And some people were trying to be funny and called it Leox Gyasi. We're not doing that. You know, Echo Base Network is, we love everybody. Whatever. But interesting that this name is actually an anagram. If you don't know what an anagram is, it's you take a word and you rearrange the letters, precisely the same letters, and it makes another word. And that is what you can do with Leox Gyasi. As you can see here, Leox Gyasi is an anagram for an actual historical figure. Leo X is gay. And Leo X, for those of you who are familiar with Roman numerals, the X stands for 10. Leo the 10th is gay. And let me provide a little bit of historical context for you here. And then Mexican Iron Man, you're gonna do your excellent commentary that you always do. Real quick, story time with Coach. Leo X was a pope in the 1500s during the Age of Reformation. Martin Luther rose up against church corruption, the power of the pope, and the selling of indulgences. If you forgot what indulgences is, people, it's you basically buy a ticket to heaven. It was a fundraiser that the Catholic Church put on so they could have their lavish lifestyles and buy the best of everything. So anyways, Pope Leo X, when Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses to the door of the church, the Pope Leo X, he ordered Martin Luther to recant or to take it back. Then he excommunicated Luther when Luther refused. And he even, historians will tell you, had ordered a group to go and assassinate or murder Martin Luther. Martin Luther actually had to go into hiding. We all know the story. He hid in Germany, where he was from, and he rewrote the Bible in German so the Germans could actually read it, which they couldn't before that. But anyways, it's really interesting. And what makes it even more interesting is that after Pope Leo X's death, we discover that he in fact was gay. So Leox Gyasi here, an anagram for Leo X is gay. Not very creative in my mind. What say you, Mexican Iron Man?
Well, lack of creativity is the hallmark of those that find themselves in the Kathleen Kennedy Lucasfilm universe. And let's talk about this wordsmithing. Your analysis is on point. It's intelligent and it's insightful and it's accurate. And the genesis for it goes all the way back to them announcing the High Republic, because everybody who's a Star Wars fan knows that it was the Old Republic. They're sending a message to us subtly, thinking they're smarty pants, but they're not. They're just showing yet again how, the history of anagrams date back centuries. They're little simple puzzle games that, it would be similar to today, like, us handing, maybe some wooden blocks to a little 2 or 3 year old and letting them put in them in order. We're not talking about brilliant writing here. Oh, look how smart I am. And they think that they're the only ones who get it because everyone else is looked down upon. Well, let me tell you
arrogance. It's arrogance.
It's pure, unbridled arrogance.
And it's sick.
It is sick. It's mean, it's spirited, and it's evil.
They're trying to shove this down our throats, and again, I want to say this. This is Echo Base Network. We love everybody.
We accept everybody. Coach, let me speak on your behalf. As the exec producer of this channel, I can say, who was originally your fan, what I've always loved about Echo Base Network is you can be any skin color of the rainbow. You can be any age. You can have any sexual preferences you want. And there's no one here at Echo Base Network that cares whether you like guys, gals, or
I don't care.
I don't know. Heck, tacos, tortillas, and hardware. I mean, literally, the Echo Base Network is the most. It is the most diverse group of Star Wars fans that you could ever imagine. So this isn't about that, but this is about what you were about to get into, which is the subtle, malicious, covert, sinister, and sneaky ways. That's how important their sinister messaging is.
Well, this anagram to me is more evidence to support that there are two different factions at Lucasfilm. And if you don't believe that, ask yourself this question. Could Kathleen Kennedy go to Lucasfilm today, right now, and fire Jon Favreau? And if you think that she can, then your reality is so different from mine that we're not speaking the same language.
It would be living in a fictional universe, Coach, where you're living in reality.
There's no way Kathy Kennedy could go fire Jon Favreau. I get it. She's the president at Lucasfilm. I understand that. But that just means that she's his superior.
So, Coach, when you look at the history and the people involved, I think you're completely on point. I think you've touched this video really is an insightful piece of research, and I can commend you greatly on it.
Well, thank you. It's definitely evidence to support the two warring factions. There's no doubt about that. And here's what we do as a fandom, guys. This is what we do. If you love Star Wars, then and there's going to be some people that disagree with me, and that is totally fine. You are welcome here. We hope you love Star Wars. Whatever you love, and we're happy for you. Okay, we want to say that. But for our camp, for our like-minded fans, what we want to say is this. Until anything like Pope Leo X is gay, Leox Gyasi, until that happens on a Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau production, then we're fully going to stand behind that side of this faction. If Lucasfilm is divided, this is clearly the side that the fans are with. And Disney, we're speaking to you. We are not with the High Republic. We are not with Kathy Kennedy. We are not with the Acolyte. We are not with Leslie Headland. Not right now. And you need to cut this stuff out. Surely you can be more creative in creating character names than doing something this silly. Is this ironic? Is this happenstance? Was this an accident? No, it can't be. There's
Coach,
absolutely
can I ask you
no
a question? Do you think this series of books and this storyline maybe has a future that is as dim, not bright, as, say, the DC Comics books and the Marvel comic books? I mean, because they're telling the story in print publications, not in the shows or TV, I think. They said that they're doing it all in, comics. What do you think is going to be the future for that, what was previously known as the extended universe?
I think for that end of Star Wars, for that side of it, that it's very dim, it's very gloom. But the other side is very bright. And that's the side we have to focus on. That's the side we have to get behind. That's the side we have to make sure that Disney hears us, the fans. Because you need us, Disney. And Disney, people can argue about you, how smart you are, but we know what you want. You want money. Well, if you want our money, ditch things like this, like Leox Gyasi, and let's get behind Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and The Mandalorian and their series and Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker, and let's get some more of that. And that's something that the fandom will get behind, and you'll be happy, we'll be happy, and Star Wars will be in a good place.
And Disney will be prosperous, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us.
This is great, Coach. Good job.
Thank you
so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, guys, let us know what you think about this in the comments. And this is breaking here, and we hope that you enjoyed this and maybe even learned a little bit of history. Don't forget, we are, and you are, Echo Base Network. I am the Coach, and he is Mexican Iron Man, and we are out.